Hello, good morning. It's 7:30. I've been up since 5:30, so my eyes look a bit tired. I didn't get to bed till about 1 o'clock. Up at 5:30 to bring someone to hospital. So now sitting in the car park. I'm not sure how long they're going to be. So I'm not going to go too far until I get the text message. So while I'm here, I might as well talk something fitness. Like I said, last week I was away in London. So I didn't do any fitness, but I did do a lot of walking, more than the average. But because it was stop start, my heart rate, wasn't like I wasn't running or doing any hard fitness. So I'm going to start doing a bit of weight training again, just because I think I need a bit of extra strength in my legs. I need to tone up my body, which would also increase my metabolism. I think I'll lose more weight if I've got more muscle. Muscle needs food to stay on your body, so your metabolism goes up. You need to eat more to have more muscle. So that's what I want to do. So I haven't been to the gym for a long time. I stopped weight training in the gym in March 2018. I have done 1 or 2 sessions a fortnight ago. So not enough to be in a regular program, but just a couple of taster sessions. So what I need to do is go in the gym. First thing I need to do is clean up all the tools, get everything out of the way, make sure that when I'm ready to train, it's ready to go. Clean everything, service everything, dust off all the cobwebs, make sure it's ready. If it's not ready, when you want to be ready, you won't do it. So make sure it's all ready. I've got a few bikes and tools and wood in there. So if I tidy that up, that'll motivate me to want to get back in. But what am I going to do when I do go in the gym? So if it's your first ever day in the gym, what do you do? So because I went to the gym a few weeks ago, I got a rough guess figure of what my 1 rep max is. So 1 rep max is if you're doing a bench press and you could only do 1 maximum effort lift, what's the heaviest that 1 effort would be? So it's quite hard to test for that 1 rep max, because if you do a lighter weight first and then a bit heavier, then a bit heavier, then a bit heavier, as you get to that 1 rep max, you're going to be a bit tired from doing the lighter ones first. So it might take 2 or 3 weeks to even find that figure out to start with. If you're a brand new trainer, it might take even longer than that, because the first training session you go in, you don't know what to do, so you're just learning how to do the exercise. The second session you go in, you're a bit more confident, you might know how to do the machine, so you push a bit harder. The third week you might go in and you think, oh yeah, I know how to do it, a bit more confident, but then you might hit a brick wall where you're not actually as strong as what you thought you might have been. And then the 4th week you might have got a bit stronger, a bit more confident, but then you're tired after training for 4 weeks. So I've got a way of roughly estimating, and it works out quite good. But I am a seasoned trainer. I'm not in the routine at the minute, but I have weight trained for a long time, so I do know roughly what I'm capable of. What you can do is, it's really simple. If you download an app, there's an app you can get, loads of them, or go on Google and Google a 1 rep max calculator. What you do is, whatever exercise you want to do, so say you bench press, as long as you do under 10 reps, so you could do 7, 4, 9, as long as it's under 10, you then put the weight you lifted, you put the amount of reps you did on the calculator, and then it tells you what your estimated 1 rep max would be. So say you can do 90 kilograms for 2 reps, it might be that you could do 95 for 1. If you can do 50 kilograms for 5 reps, maybe you can do 100 for 1, and it'll tell you roughly what it is. And then the next week you do either that 1 rep max or somewhere close to it, and then you can put in the new figure, and after about 3 weeks of doing it, you come pretty close to what your 1 rep max probably would be. Especially if you do like 3 different sets, a 10 rep, an 8 rep and a 6 rep. Out of them 3 figures, they should roughly be equal the same. And then the next week you can try a bit harder, try harder. So I roughly know what my squat 1 rep max is. I did it the other day, and I roughly know what my bench press 1 rep max is. Thing is with the squat, because I've been weight training a long time, haven't done any squats for a while, but I have been doing a lot of cycling. My legs do feel, they feel strong. Like I can tell I've been training cycling for a while. They look muscly, they feel lean and muscly. When I'm training, I don't feel like, oh, they're brand new, I've never trained before. But I've been training different style of training, so I've lost all my maximum strength in my legs. So the other day when I was doing squats, I can't remember what weight I did, but say I did 10 reps. They didn't feel tired, they didn't feel any pain, or no, I was doing the squats, so I was confident. I put a bit more weight on, and then I tried to go for the 1 rep max sort of weight, the heavy weight. But when I lowered and pushed up, I think I should have done 5 reps at this one weight, but I only did 2 because I could feel my lower back was hurting. So that's the problem. What you're going to have is, if you're new, other muscles are going to hurt before the muscle you think should hurt. So for example, if you're doing bench press on a chest for chest day, the chest is pretty big. It's quite big muscles, all of that. But your triceps do a lot of pushing. The shoulders, they squeeze and push in as well. Your hands are going to be gripping the bar. Your forearms are going to be working. Other muscles are going to work as well. So until them muscles are used to doing bench press as well, sometimes you might not get the 1 rep max you think you should get. So when I was doing my squats, I felt a bit of pain in my lower back, so I only did 2 reps instead of the 5, because I know that my legs are good, but other parts of my body aren't good. So don't always push and push and push because of what you want to do. Be clever, think about it. If you hurt your back, then it's going to put your back out of training for a good couple of weeks. So I roughly got my 1 rep max figures. What do I want to do? So I want to get stronger. So I know that means lifting heavy weights. But like I just said, I can't lift heavy weights yet because the rest of my body isn't used to it. So what I'm going to do is, the first week, I'm going to go quite light. The second week, I might go maybe a tiny little bit heavier. And then the third week, then I'll start into a training program. And I'm going to do a thing called step loading. So step loading, you go up in steps, and you can change the height, like the height of the step or how far the step is, depending on your training goals. What you do is, I'm going to take that 1 rep max figure. So for example, to make it easier, say my 1 rep max bench press is 100 kilograms. Week 1, I'm going to do 65%, called a 65% week. And just on bench press for my chest day, I'm going to do 65% of my 1 rep max. That's easy to work out, 65 kilogram. So I'll do 65 kilogram. Forget about reps. I'm just going to do as many as I can. It's 65% week, as many as I can. What that does, what training goal benefit you're going to get. So it's not massively heavy. It's at the 65% range. So you should probably get 12, maybe 15 reps out of that. So it's sort of like not an endurance sort of rep range. You're not doing 20 or 30, but it's not massively into your strength range. So a bit more of a hypertrophy range, bit of a strength, bit of endurance. Second week, I'm going to go into 75%, so a little tiny bit heavier. That may be, well, it'll be 75 kilograms, but it's only 10% heavier. This will drop your rep range down to probably 10 to 12 reps. So it's going to change slightly what your goal is, what your training benefit is. Now it's going to be a little bit more strength, but at the 10 rep mark, you get a lot of growth as well. So you're going to grow bigger, you're going to grow stronger. Third week, I'm going to push it up to 85%. So this is quite heavy now. 85% will be single figures. Maybe 6 to 8 reps. But like I said, other muscles might fail you first. So if you're doing squats, maybe your back will hurt. Or if you're doing bench press, maybe your triceps will hurt. So you might not get 6 or 8 reps. You might only get 3 or 4. But that's why I told you, don't work towards a rep range. Just keep it at 85%. Whatever that weight is, 85 kilograms in this case, and just push as many reps as you can. When I was training loads and I was intermittent training, I'd do 6 working sets. But because I'm just getting back into it, I'll probably do 4. Then after a few months, maybe do 5. And after a few extra months, maybe 6. But I'll probably start off at 4 working sets. So 4 working sets of as many reps as you can. But I'll only do this percentage work for the bench press. The other exercises on that trainer day, I'll just do a lighter weight, because once you've done your bench press at 85%, you're gonna be pretty tired. If you had enough energy to do another exercise at 85%, just do a 5th set or 6th set. That is your main exercise. That's where you're going to do all your energy, all your focus, all your gains on that one strength exercise. Then your other exercises will just be a little bit extra. When I was bodybuilding, my goal was just to get as big as possible. I didn't really want to be strong, but you got to be strong to be big. But now I want to be strong, but I want to be fit. So we're not going to go doing loads of exercises. I don't want to get massive. Just a little bit of strength. The reason why I'm going to do bench press, if I want to be a cyclist, is because there is a little bit of a thing where when you're training one muscle body part, the rest of the body will grow as well, because your brain's working, your heart's working, your lungs are working, but your testosterone's going to go up, and you will grow the rest of the body as well. But also, as just a general exercise, general fitness, general health, it's good to work the whole body in some way. And I want to look a bit better as well, because as I'm getting older, I don't want to be getting flabbier, and so that's why I want to just do that as well. But I'm not going to do loads and loads of exercises for chest or back or triceps, wherever I'm doing. What I might do is I might do 3 weight training sessions a week to start with, make it up to 4. I might even start doing it daily. But if I do it daily, I might do 3 heavyweight training sessions a week, and then the other 2 or 3 sessions a week, just body part stuff, body weight stuff, like press ups, loads of sit ups, burpees. I might do some like circuit training where I do just real light, real fast exercises. So I'm burning calories doing exercise, I'm growing a bit of muscle, and then my metabolism is going to go up and up and up. So hopefully that plus my cardio, my calories are going to go increase. Also, if I'm training, then I'm not sitting around doing nothing. My heart rate's going to go up, but I'm not going to be sitting down eating food while I'm watching TV as well. So just generally, I'm going to be exercising more. Something else I want to do is, core exercises, but not just ab exercises. I don't want to just get a 6-pack for the sake of getting a 6-pack. I want to get a strong core. But technically, all exercises are core exercises. because as you're bench pressing, you're bracing your stomach. As you're squatting, you're bracing, you're tensing your stomach. As you're deadlifting, you got to tense your stomach and brace. And so instead of core training, it's trunk training. I'm going to specialize my exercises for the trunk. Why am I going to do that? Well, as you're younger, you probably won't notice it, but as you get a bit older, people hurt their back, and they normally hurt their back because they're bending, they're twisting, and they're lifting. So by getting a stronger trunk, I can bend, I can twist, I can lift. You don't realize until you think about it. As you're walking down the street, you go for a bus, you twist. You go for the subway, you twist. You're walking upstairs, you're sitting down, you're standing up. You twist for the supermarket. You're always doing some sort of twisting. So you want to be working your body in all directions, or all planes of motion. So forwards, backwards, left and right, up and down, twisting, rotating, balancing, getting these different muscles working. For years and years and years, I just concentrated on, I'm not doing legs because I don't wear shorts. Bench press, biceps is all you need, that kind of attitude. But now I'm getting older, I want to start doing more stretches, functional exercises, which functional means what you're going to do every day, something which translates from the gym into real life. What do I need to do in real life, and what do I have to do to train to be like that? You got to think of the gym. As in like any training you might have done in your life. If you want to be a dentist, you train and learn the trade to be a dentist. If you want to be a doctor, you train and learn your trade to be a doctor. Carpenters learn the tools for the carpentry, and the bricklayers use the tools for the bricklaying. So if you want to be a fast runner, you need to train the exercises and the motions you need to be a runner. I want to be a cyclist, so I need to train the muscles to be a cyclist. But also, like I said, 37 years old, I want to train my body in ways which I use every day. So I walk, I stand up, I sit down, I carry things, I lift things, I push and pull, I bend and twist, rotate, run, jump, move. So I'm going to add them sort of exercises into my mix as well. Not concentrating on one thing more than the other, just add things in. Well, that's what I'm going to do yet. So it's not that hard. Once you got the plan in your head, you write it down. Just get it written down, nice and easy. The second week, you can then go back and reprint what you've written down, make it a bit neater. The third week, you can go back and change a few things, make it a bit neater. Keep pages 1 and 2, so you can always go back and see what did you do in the first week. Don't just chuck things away. And after a couple of weeks, you'll have a good solid plan of what you're doing. Yeah, so that's the weight training part of it. What I'm gonna do, just a basic exercise. Talk. I can make another video. Once I got my trainer plan up and running, I can make another video to show you how I've done my plan. So that's to come. That'll probably be in a few weeks' time when I penciled it in, when I got it finalized. I can then show another video in maybe a month's time of where I'm at, and what I've done about it. Okay, so these videos, like I said, are going to be how's a guy in his 30s, probably working, probably kids, probably married, how do they fit exercise into their lifestyle just for general health and well-being. Okay, so nothing is going to be specific to professional bodybuilders, professional cyclists, professional runners, models. It's going to be just fitness, wealth, health, well-being. Okay, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Please like it, subscribe it, and tell your friends. Okay, cheers. Bye.